What happens when one woman leaves comfort to live among the poorest? She becomes a living gospel, transforming suffering into hope and despair into dignity. This is the story of Saint Teresa of Kolkata, known to the world as Mother Teresa, a woman whose life reminds us that love in action can change the world, one person at a time. Born in 1910 in Skopje, Albania, Agnes Gonksha Bojakshu grew up in a devout Catholic family, learning early the importance of compassion and service. Yet her journey would take her far from home, far from the familiar, into the heart of India, a land vibrant with culture but aching with poverty. As a young woman, Agnes felt a calling, a call within a call, as she would later describe it. She became a missionary, joining the Loreto sisters and travelling to Calcutta, where she taught in a convent school. But the life within the convent walls, while meaningful, could not quiet the voice she heard in prayer. A summons to serve the poorest of the poor, to go where the need was greatest. In 1948, with just 5 rupees in her pocket, Mother Teresa stepped out into the streets of Calcutta, leaving behind the comfort of her religious community. The city's slums were a world unlike any she had known, crowded, chaotic, and filled with suffering. Disease, hunger, and abandonment were daily realities. Yet armed only with faith, determination, and love, she began her mission. Her first classroom was a patch of dirt under the open sky. Her first patients, the sick and dying whom others had left behind. It was in these forgotten alleys and makeshift shelters that Mother Teresa founded the Missionaries of Charity in 1950, a congregation devoted to wholehearted free service to the poorest of the poor. The sisters wore simple white saris with blue borders, a symbol of solidarity with those they served. Their days began before dawn, and they worked tirelessly, washing wounds, feeding the hungry, offering a gentle touch, a kind word, a listening ear. Mother Teresa's approach was radical in its simplicity. She did not wait for perfect conditions or abundant resources. She believed that love must be an act, not just a feeling, something tangible, visible, real. In her words, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. She saw Christ in every suffering face, every broken body, every abandoned soul. To her, each person was precious, worthy of dignity and care. The work was not glamorous. The sisters often endured harsh conditions, sweltering heat, meager food, and the constant risk of illness. They faced criticism, misunderstanding, and doubt. Yet, Mother Teresa's resolve never wavered. She tended to lepers whose bodies bore the marks of rejection, held the hands of the dying so they would not be alone in their final moments, comforted children orphaned by poverty and disease. The home for the dying, Nirmal Hriday, became a sanctuary where people could pass from this life surrounded by love, not neglect. As her mission grew, so did its reach. The Missionaries of Charity spread across India and then the world, opening homes, clinics, schools, and hospices in over 130 countries. In war zones, famine-stricken villages, and forgotten corners, the sisters brought the same spirit of compassion, never judging, never turning away. Mother Teresa herself travelled tirelessly, advocating for the voiceless, receiving the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, yet always deflecting praise to the poor she served. What set Mother Teresa apart was not just the scale of her work, but the spirit behind it. She taught that holiness is not always found in grand gestures or dramatic sacrifice, but in daily faithfulness, small kindnesses, and consistent presence. She believed that every act of love, no matter how insignificant it seemed, had the power to heal and to redeem. She once said, "If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one." In a world obsessed with numbers and results, she measured success in the currency of compassion. Mother Teresa's life was not without struggle. She faced years of spiritual dryness, moments of doubt and loneliness. Yet she chose to remain, to serve, to trust. Her example challenges us to look beyond comfort and convenience, to see the suffering hidden in plain sight, on our streets, in our neighborhoods, even in our own homes. She reminds us that the poor are not only those without material goods, but those who hunger for love, acceptance, and understanding. Her legacy endures not just in the institutions she founded, but in the countless lives she touched, those healed, comforted, restored. Her words continue to inspire. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. She invites us to reimagine what it means to serve, to see every encounter as an opportunity for kindness, every challenge as a test of generosity. Mother Teresa's mission was built on faith, not the faith of certainty, but the faith of perseverance. She believed that each person, no matter how broken, bore the image of God. She saw beauty in the unwanted, hope in the abandoned, light in the darkness. Her life was a testament to the power of presence, the gift of simply being there, offering comfort, dignity, and respect. So what does her example mean for us today? It is a call to action, a challenge to look around and ask, where can I serve among the poor, the lonely, the forgotten? The opportunity is not reserved for saints or heroes. It does not require fame or wealth, only a heart open and hands willing. It is found in the small daily choices: a smile to a stranger, a meal for the hungry, a visit to the sick, a word of encouragement to those who despair. Let the life of Saint Teresa of Kolkata inspire you to transform your corner of the world, not by great deeds, but by great love. The slums of Calcutta may seem far away, but the need for compassion is everywhere. Each of us can be a channel of hope, a bearer of light, a witness to the enduring truth that love, when put into action, can heal, uplift, and change lives. In the end, Mother Teresa's message is simple yet profound. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Begin here and now. Offer what you have, no matter how small. Love without counting the cost. In every act of service, in every moment of presence, you become the hands and heart of compassion, living the gospel in the world today.